The strength of acceptance. Here I will make a small parenthesis. We accept that at this moment, we have pain, disappointment, or betrayal. Okay, I feel extremely bad. It hurts a lot. But this does not define who I am as a person or what character I will form. Two important questions pop up here. 1. What can I learn from this painful event? And question number 2, how can I evolve to become better without changing my good traits? When you manage to learn something from negative events to develop, but also to keep the good parts of your thinking or character, you have won everything there is to win. Next up, this can be super tough sometimes. You can dodge drama with anyone without turning vengeful, in my opinion, is a weakness and a waste of time. I prefer to use that time for myself, not wasting it on hurting someone. I gain nothing. No one will give me back the time spent on revenge. On the other hand, your respect for yourself should not let you reach such a deteriorated mental state as to do the same harm that was done to you. Your respect for yourself as well as your character is defined by your actions. It's not by the environment in which you evolved or exist. Returning to the next part of our story, which brings us to Christmas Eve, as was tradition, children go caroling and receive various rewards from money to candies. Of course, I was among them. Regardless of what was behind, I continued to smile and chose to live those rare, beautiful moments, even if they were short-lived. We went caroling through the snow, and it was wonderful. Snowball fights, jokes, playing in the snow. Unfortunately, all these beautiful events, late at night when I got home, would turn into toxicity. In short, I returned to a reality within four walls, which apparently only I knew. But as appearances are usually deceiving, I was to find out that the whole village actually knew what was happening, not that I expected anyone to say or do anything, but I still had hope. Somewhere deep down, that there was soul in some people, and obviously it wasn't so. Sounds bad I could say. I was a lone wolf, with metaphorical scars. But obvious in my eyes, or maybe I was just too good at hiding these things with my daily smile. Back to the story, I got home after caroling, and remember sitting on the bed to count the candies and coins I had earned. Such a big smile as if Santa himself had appeared before me with those rewards. After 10 to 15 minutes, still lost in my bubble of happiness, hoping to hide those coins and thinking I'd have a soda, when school started or something good to eat and to go hide and eat in peace. While I was counting and dreaming in my momentary happiness, I heard voices in the yard. A boy about 26 to 28 years old was talking to my father about going to the club to drink and seek pleasures. But my father didn't have enough money because he was already drunk. Fortunately for me, but fortunately for my father, there was a solution. Both of them came to me to ask for the money I had earned, one way or another. They came into my room, and at first they asked for money in a somewhat humane way. But I had my little dreams for what I wanted, so I answered that I hadn't made enough money and had very little, my answer being, I don't have any. My father whispered something to that individual and left the room. Once he left, the man started searching my room for money, using violence against me to make me say where the money was. Through all my tears, I resisted and didn't give in. Angrily, he left after my father, got in the car, and they went to the club. I was left proud of myself for the inner strength I had shown. It was simply an absolute victory for me that really boosted my self-confidence, even as a kid. If you could subscribe and like, maybe someone out there will hear my story and find a little hope.